And here's our completed vehicle. As you can see, for its color palette, I've gone ahead and used a new block, which is the polished sulfur. And I must say that with the dark oak especially, it looks so much better than the basically the bamboo planks that are used over here. Though the bamboo planks have much more of a continuity rather than the vehicle, it still looks a lot more better because how smooth it is and of its separation. Now, for those of you who haven't watched the behind the scenes episode, the functionality of this vehicle is that it's basically a sulfur cube replicator, I would say, or just an area for me to be just able to store the sulfur cube because you only need one of them to basically get more of them. And behind the back, I've added a sulfur geyser on the vehicle, which is a nice touch because it was introduced in this update. And yeah, now if I make my way on the inside, you have all your regular stuff, the bed, your like storage and everything like that. And the way that you replicate the basically the sulfur cube is that first you want to get yourself a bucket and maybe also few pieces of slime balls because I will tell you later. Okay, so go ahead and kill them, and it's basically going to replicate as you can see. So now there are two baby sulfur cubes. Now what you can do is go ahead and feed one of them at least 8 pieces of your slime. And what that's going to do is essentially accelerate the time that how long it's going to basically take them to turn into an adult. And once they have turned into adult, you can go ahead and pick them up in the bucket. I'm just going to be waiting for a while. Other than that, this vehicle right over here is in a similar design to that one. That one is actually the first one that was made in this particular size, but later onwards I built many vehicles that have shared a similar what do you call it blueprint, I would say, because it's a really nice blueprint. And at this point in time, I do believe there are three yellow vehicles in my world. One of them is this, and another one is a stone generator. And they still haven't grown. It's definitely going to take a while for them to grow, but once they have grown, you can go ahead and basically right click them with a bucket, and you would have two new sulfur cubes that you can do this thing again. So they just multiply. So one can be 2, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, and so on and forwards. And yeah, that's about it.